field stabilized. Want to turn up the heat. We gotta move.
What is up, guys? Welcome to State of the Game for March 21st, 2013. My name is JP McDaniel. Joining me tonight on the show is none other than Artosis, Moonglade, and Cats. And usually I talk about what's going on in y'all's life, but I think everyone's just playing Heart of the Swarm. Is that a correct assessment here of everyone?
I think that's completely accurate.
Yeah. All right. So we can just talk about Heart of the Swarm. But before,
okay.
Well, yeah, Dan,
ahead.
if you want to start, man. What?
Well, I want to just start this right and ask my two friends here, Cats and Moonglade, how they feel now that once again, despite Zerg being the weakest race in the game, a Zerg player smashing through when no other Zergs came close. How do you guys feel about that? Because I remember when Fruit Dealer did this to us way long ago, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Now all these people have fodder for their arguments. This is terrible.
I know it's awesome to watch, but he does have a very unique style. I feel, and I think it really did catch a lot of people off guard. I mean, it's great that we won, but it's not completely accurate. I feel definitely think Zerg is still the weakest. And I think Life's kind of style could be pretty figured out once they alright, he's super aggressive with Zerglings. Let's probably make fucking tanks instead of mines. And just
exactly. Everyone was like, oh, I'll make mines, and Life was like, oh, I don't care about mines. Like, my micro is perfect, and my position is great. And they were like, oh, I'll make mines. It's like, no, just fucking get a tank. It's like, no, you don't even have to research it anymore.
Because if you did that in, Wings of Liberty, if you were going like Marine Tank Standard and he did a Baneling bust like that, he'd be so far behind, he'd just pretty much lose the game from there.
Yeah,
but
exactly. It's
up in this bandwagon.
It's so weird. He was not using anything but the metagame to his advantage. It was like, all right, I know what you guys are doing right now. You're probably going to try to do that, and I'm just going to try to abuse it. But if, like you said, if this was Wings of Liberty, that same thing probably wouldn't work. And it's funny because he wasn't the one using Heart of the Swarm units. He was just using, I think, the metagame to his advantage.
Well, he was using the mutas a little bit, but Anyways, JP, go ahead. I just wanted to tease them because I know how this feels.
Thanks, Dan. You threw the entire show off. Well, I mean, there's no news, so let's just talk. Biggest news, I guess, this week, just a couple, I think it was actually released today. Heart of Swarm sold 1.1 million copies in 2 days. That was also the amount of viewers, I think it was, that MLG had, maybe unique viewers over the course of the weekend. Some other news, Artosis and Apollo are going to be casting Dreamhack. That was announced yesterday, or maybe a little bit earlier today. Dan, you want to comment on that at all?
It's going to be awesome, man. I cast a lot of events, and DreamHack is one of the best. They've got amazing production, amazing staff, great players, great atmosphere. It's in a really good venue.
What venue is it? Is that the same one? It always is?
It's the one that... Oh, I don't know if they announced that. I don't know if I can... They must have announced it, right? Because people are buying tickets.
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
It's in Stockholm at the place where Thorzane won his. So, really good venue. And it's a really good group of people that I'll be working with, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome stuff. And that is going down in April? Do you know the date on that?
26th and 27th.
Okay, there you go. More information over at DreamHack's website. Another news that came out today, a bunch of players, and Dan, I know you're going to love this. We're going to have Tasteless talk about this. Players are changing their names. Most notably, Locira is now going by his real name, I think. Danny, correct me if I'm wrong there.
What is his real name?
I don't the handle that he's going for, and I'm gonna pronounce this terribly wrong, I'm sure, but I am is it Kangho or Kongho? How do you say it?
Probably Kongho, but I'd have to see it written in Korean.
And
But
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch more. We've got FXO Tier is now FXO Hurricane. Don't know why. Monster is now MVPK Noxo or Noxio. Finale is now Duckdiok. Killer, this is probably the worst name.
No, it's the best.
Killer
It's the worst.
from MVP is now known as MVP Swagger.
Okay, but
okay, I'll be talking to him about that one because he's
okay,
a friend
come
of
on.
mine.
It's
But
Come on. He has so much swagger though.
he does
like,
have
if
mad
anyone can-
swagger.
Dude,
If
last time I saw him
it's-
in
has-
Cologne, he was wearing fucking Crocs, man. He doesn't have swagger one bit.
Fucking
Dude,
Swagger.
someone like him can wear Crocs and it can be swagger, okay?
Yeah.
No way, man.
You gotta just
I pointed him out to you at Tasis. You and Tasis. I was like, is he wearing Crocs, man?
Crocs make me vomit. I hate Crocs so much. All I can think of is getting these fucking sweaty, nasty feet. It's so gross. Terrible, terrible ID change by him. I made so much fun of him when he switched to Killer. I was like, this is the worst idea. I can't believe you chose this.
What
You
was
sound
his
like a
name?
child.
I'm forgetting his name. What was it? Songho. Songho. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
That's
his
actually
name.
pretty
and it's
good.
like,
It's catchy.
that's
It's good.
That's a good name. It's a good name.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with
What is it because
You know
of Heart
what?
and
They-
Swarm and they're like, guys, it's a new game. Let's fucking make some new names to be sweet.
They feel like it's a fresh start and it's a clean slate and stuff. But you know what?
They lose following.
It is.
Silly.
You have to. There's more than just that part of the mindset of pro gaming where you want that. And the thing is, that's a trick. You're tricking your own brain with that. That's not actually a fresh start or a clean slate. You're tricking yourself. But
Yeah.
it tricks themselves for a certain amount of time. And they feel like they're fresh and they're playing better or something. Whereas what they're really doing is downing their marketability. And it's like, well, if you guys
Yeah,
want to
but
make a
that's the
real
thing.
living, I don't
That's-
know if this is a good idea.
Yeah, that's why maybe Lucira is a bad idea, but everyone else, like especially Monster and Tier, they're so ridiculously good, and they haven't had any breakout performances or anything like that. No one
No.
really like knows who they are outside of players who play them on the ladder. Like, but they're insanely good. So I think that's fine. It's
think
like
Tier is
you know,
better than Hurricane,
Tier is
man.
starting to come up, man. And Hurricane is a
Tier is-
bad idea.
You
Hurricane's
can remember
kind of a weird
Tier.
name.
It's small and short and.
Yeah,
Well,
Tier's
it's a
good
very
idea.
Korean ID. It stands out for sure. But
Hurricane is terrible.
fucking.
yeah, I don't know. I love like Swagger would be bad for anyone but Killer. I think Killer is just so. He just
He's a
has so much
character.
swagger.
Oh.
You just gotta wait for him to open his mouth and like dance. Have you ever seen him dance, Dan?
I have.
Holy
I've seen
shit,
all
he
sorts of
can dance.
sides of Sango that I can't talk about here.
I don't get it.
Funny.
I can't wait till some like you and Nick cast these guys so Nick can just rip into them.
Well, Lucira, I'm boycotting that. He's Lucira. He better hope he's not in Code S for very long, man, because he's gonna be called Lucira by me. I can't do this. I can't.
Tier's a good name.
He's been in GSL finals. He's famous as hell. Why?
Yeah, that is true. What the fuck?
And the idea
Coach
is pretty
should be on that
original
shit.
too. It's not like it's identifiable now, and it doesn't like it sounds like a word, and
Yeah.
it's not a noun, which you know it's pretty original. I
This
wouldn't give
happened
it
to
up.
a lot of Koreans in StarCraft 1 did that too, where they got famous, like fake yellow and luxury, and then they changed their IDs to like their initials and stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Silly.
This is upsetting me. Let's talk about something else.
Well, I was going to talk about the new Gom Studio, but apparently Kaldor deleted his picture that was taken.
Looks really good.
It
I
does
haven't
look-
been.
Someone must have copied this in the. Hold on, let me get the comments here.
That picture's out there.
Found it. You can't hide shit from the internet, Gom.
Sorry, Gom TV.
All right, here's a picture that Kaldor took. You know, the booths kind of look like little candy shops a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's the red thing. But other than that, it looks pretty fucking awesome. Where are you guys going to be sitting, Dan?
I
it
heard
does
that
look
we're on a
really good.
balcony.
Really?
was telling me. Yeah, which is pretty sick. My own little balcony.
Maybe that's where this picture was taken from, because it is. a
Yeah,
little-
that's
Yeah.
what he said.
Ah.
Because it was taken up on a little balcony. But
Wait, are
looks-
these being revealed tonight? Is this being used tonight?
Yeah,
Ah.
tonight. First official night.
Sorry, Gom. I'm sure you guys hate us now. and showing this off. You're probably hyping up. The amount of chairs, this is definitely more than you guys had in the other studio, Dan?
Oh yeah, no, the amount of room there, like what I can see in that picture right now, that is like 4 at least of the studio we had before.
Really? Jesus.
Like really, we made that studio look good through tricky camera shots and mirrors and smoke and magic, and because it was small, as Moonglade very well knows. That looks huge. That's a candid shot from like a phone, and you can tell that's really much bigger.
Right. It also looks like it's pretty customizable. Like everything looks to be on rollers. Nothing's like set in stone.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they can switch shit around really quickly.
Looks really good. I'm excited.
Yeah. The other thing I guess is from the control room here, which I guess is also Dan comparing this control room to the past. This is a little bit more, I would assume.
That's the control room?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the control room before. Not like it doesn't. It looks like more spacious.
Look at that. He's using SK mouse pad. Look at that branding.
Wow.
I guess this is the observer right here. Everything else looks pretty standard though. Is this what it always looked? Did they always use this type of setup, Dan? Or were they just using like a TriCaster with different, with like monitor outside? Because I mean that's a pretty fucking high-end studio.
We probably have 2 rooms like that. No, it was kind of like that before. Like our production was pretty high-end. It was kind of like a little bit more cramped in it before, but there was like 1 million people in the room with all that equipment. It looks like we might have some new stuff, but I didn't really spend a lot of time in the production room, so I don't know.
Well, I'm very curious to see, and I don't know if they'll use it all. In terms of, I guess, like internal ranking, would you consider the Team League a little bit, maybe a step down from Code S?
Of course.
In terms of importance?
Yeah, of course. Like,
yeah. Okay.
Code S is, I mean, Team League is really cool and really fun and important, but Code S is like where you crown the champions, man.
Sure.
As much as I love FXO and their players, you don't really compare them to like MVP, right?
Right.
Even though they won 2 team championships, MVP has won 4 GSLs, you know? So
right.
Code S is the best.
All right. Well, we'll actually be talking about GSTL starting, how long is that from now? It's pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, it's in like 4 hours.
3.5 hours?
No,
yeah?
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. Sorry. I was looking at the
7 hours, 8 hours?
It's 6. 5 hours and 51 minutes, to be exact, according to the Team Liquid calendar. So we'll get to see a lot of that in action. I'm sure a lot of people will be wondering what the production looks like for all that, myself included, so I might even stay up and watch some of it. Next,
it's a sick match tonight, man.
Yeah. Let's just fucking preview that now, because why not, right? It's going to be, Dan, it's going to be, like you said, FXO against LGIM. Does LGIM just prove that they're the best team in the world once again?
Well, they are in some regards, but not as far as Team League goes. In Team League, it's quite obviously not them. Like, they bomb out every time, right? FXO is always
wasn't them. I don't think. I think IM has to win this. They're
has to win this?
I do too.
They should win this.
They're so good at Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, they could make like 2 lineups and still each one of them would probably be the best. That's how good they are.
Is Rune just a B teamer on IM, or do you know much about him?
That sounds really familiar, Rune. I think he was a StarCraft 1.
I know he was ranked really high on the ladder.
He used to be a Surly from KT. MGW, weird apostrophe.
MGW what? Spell it?
A Surly, ASURELY.
No, I'm not sure who that is, actually.
Surely?
I've seen the ID Ruin before, though, but I don't know. Could have just been someone else in StarCraft 1. But, yeah, he's only 17, so...
I have him on my fantasy team, because he was cheap.
IM is, like, so scary good at StarCraft 2, man. Oh, my God.
Let's take a look at their roster, if they Yeah, so here's their active roster that they could put in to GSTL tonight. Pretty fucking insane.
You know, the problem is, well, the thing is the skill of every single player is so damn high at this point on that team. Like, they've gotten so much better recently
Yeah.
that I think they'll probably just win.
Just because
But
they're so fucking good.
I do have to point out that never has a team been so bad at putting their players out in Team League as I am. Ever.
They can't
Ever
fuck it
has-
up this time. They can't.
I know, that's the thing. It's like...
Unless they
you
put
look at
now
that
like B team as a
you lose,
Like,
if
look
you
at that.
used your bottom players, you would still probably get top 4 in this Team League. Like,
Yeah.
that is such a good lineup.
I also
They got-
like the fact
it's
that
disgusting.
7 people? It's disgusting. Like, the fact that Ruin is playing is just goes to show how good he is. I mean, like, look at that lineup, and he's in the top 7.
yeah, he is the only
No,
player
that's
to not
not
have an
me.
accolade on Liquipedia on the entire team. Every other person has some sort of accolade. He's the only one.
That
without-
doesn't mean he's top 7, though, I want to say, because, again, IM is the worst at putting players out. Like, they actually make really bad calls a lot of times. I think they just maybe don't value Team League as highly as anything else.
Mm.
But I don't know. They are too good. Look at that. Look at that lineup. Oh my
Man,
god.
they even go like Squirtle now, and they go like
yeah,
I
Jesus.
know.
John and Lassier, MVP.
Dude,
They can't get
yeah.
wrong.
And
with it.
MC plays for them as well in this, right?
Yep.
Is he in the
Yeah,
GSTL?
In Phoenix, man.
In Phoenix, yeah.
Phoenix can clutch. Man.
Is he still in the IM? Is he still in the house?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
no,
he's.
Okay,
He's
He's
been in
been-
Peru for the last whatever, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that they actually had to make this column wider because MVP has so many first place finishes in 2011.
Wow.
GSL, MLG, BlizzCon, WCG, and Codes.
That's hilarious.
Pretty funny stuff. So that
MVP's just so crap.
uh,
Alright,
let-
that's a wrap, guys. State of the game.
state of the game. Yeah, let's take a real quick look actually at FXO just to take a look at their roster. They actually have so much backstory here. Wow, their roster is really not that deep. Are they sending over any foreign players to play in this? Do you guys know?
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't.
I don't think so.
Who?
so.
FXO?
FXO?
The-
They don't have any foreign players.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got
they have-
that.
Yeah, they do.
North American team.
Europe
don't they?
and-
They've got Baby Night. They
Oh,
got
no,
Strela.
come on. No. That's FXO Europe. There's FXO North America, and there's FXO Korea. There are 3 different teams.
Well,
as far
sure,
as
yeah,
I'm-
but that's what I was asking if they're sending over
And
anyone.
realistically, like, Baby Knight's the only one that you would even want to see maybe play in that roster.
Yeah, or maybe Happy Circuit on a
Yeah.
good day. Or...
Even that's like a little bit questionable. As much as I like Happy Zerg,
Oh, I don't think Baby Knight is like even good enough to play in the FXO roster. Like
yeah,
Korea is
Maybe
just
not.
so far ahead right now. It's
it's pretty silly.
Kinda sad.
Like
yeah.
JKS is doing really well recently, as far as ladder goes, at least.
Actually, FXO doesn't have that deep a lineup, right?
They really
like they
don't.
have like Lenok, Tier, and then
And
Gumio, I
Gumio,
guess, and
yeah.
then everyone else.
Wait, I
is kind
heard
of like,
SC came back, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
quote
SC's done
unquote
playing
back.
well.
Yeah,
He wanted to control more than one unit, so
he
he's
got that
back.
out of the system.
He did his StarCraft room skip or whatever.
exactly. But yeah, they're. How many people can they? Dan, do you know the rules? Like, how many players can they have at any given day? In the
Like written in.
yeah. Is there a limit, or can they just have their
I'm not
entire
sure
team
for
there?
this season. I don't. I haven't looked at the rules.
I mean,
for
I
this
guess
season, so
since it's only a best of 7, they could just have the entire team and.
I reckon there should be.
Well,
There should definitely be a rule for it though. They can't be.
Well, yeah,
I
too many
think-
people.
FXO did a partnership with Grubby too, didn't they? I don't think they.
Oh
they ever-
yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to
Grubby's-
use Grubby, I believe.
I don't think he's
They-
in
they
Korea
used them?
anymore, though.
Yeah, but I don't
Uh,
think they ever
they
used them at
haven't.
all, right?
Yeah. Well, he's in Netherlands right now. I don't know. I've not heard that he has any plans to come back anytime soon. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe it was just for the announcement.
Maybe so. Well,
Well,
regardless,
he was living with them for a while. So.
Yeah.
watch the GTSL. GSTL, whatever. Tonight, about 6 hours from now, FXO versus LGIM. Should be a fun kickoff match. And a
Sick.
fun match. I'm sure Gom's very excited about it, obviously being able to... I I guess, quote, reveal their new studio, even though Calder fucked that up. They're probably really excited about it. So, last bit of news here is that there's a new Players League SPL, The Special. I don't know where they come up with these names. I guess it sounds probably cooler in Korean, maybe.
Should at least be called The Special League. You know?
Yeah, it's like The Special League. Yeah, that's great. Good job, guys. But it should be a pretty fun little show match thing, preseason thing that they're doing.
Yeah. Well, they should have prizes, man. So
yeah, there's no
people
prizes.
Actually want to try. If there's no prizes, then no one's going to try, and it's not really that
Thing
exciting.
is, even with prizes, because this is Kespa, they won't try anyways because they're saving
a true story,
everything
man.
for actual Pro League performance on their real team that pays their salaries.
Yeah.
So it'll still be fun to watch, but don't expect it to be their best strategies and their best play. Absolutely do not expect that or you're going to be disappointed. Or maybe you won't be and you'll just be like, this must be your best strategies and your best play. She's really great.
I don't know, that's weird. The guy from Woonjing Stars broke the rules because he got 4 Prodosses, by the way. He was supposed to get 1 of each race. I don't...
Oh,
There's
hold on.
a team of 4 Terrans and a team of 4 Zergs also.
Hold on. We got
Really?
to roll it back, guys.
There is.
Yeah.
Shit.
We have to roll it back because we have to
Well,
talk
that's-
about the maps being used in tonight's GSTL because there's a lot of new maps apparently.
Oh wait, are there?
Oh, really?
Everyone in the
Excited.
chat's like, oh, these fucking morons. How do they not fucking know this shit?
Guys, we've been playing Heart of the Swarm, man. I haven't been reading any news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't have an excuse like that, but
Just say you've been playing Heart of the Swarm, man.
yeah,
It's
I've been
fine.
playing a lot of High Swarm, man. It's a good game. Where the fuck can you even find the maps? Is it on TL somewhere? Someone link it in the chat.
Boxer's team is so bad.
Is it?
You reckon?
Oh, true. JYP Hydra. B1, yeah. All right, here we go. We've got the Team
who-
Liquid thing. All right.
It's weird.
So we got 4 new maps, 3 known maps. I'll
Young is pretty good.
here we go.
So is
Yeah,
Hydra,
Masters,
but like, I
yeah.
mean... It's
Does that mean
just
that
weird
Masters
things.
players or something?
So Aklon Waste, everyone knows that. Red City. What in the world is going on in this map? Where do you? Does it have
The
spawns?
one with
Oh.
the... Is it
Wow,
the one with
looks
the
really
one gas
cool.
and the golds? Oh, no.
Like GSL
No, no
Orland, there will be
Just
no
red.
set starting positions. All 4 spots could be starting locations, which will make for some interesting strategies in the early game. Can't wait till people are crying for that to be cross only. Both offensive and defensive strategies are viable. Middle of the map will allow huge battles to be fought, but the positioning on the cliffs as well as the numerous Dustin Browders. Yes, we will call rocks Dustin Browders from now on. What the fuck? We give players the possibility to rely on creative strategies.
Does
and
anybody
drop-
else think that that's not funny anymore?
Yeah, I'm a little bit over it too.
I never thought that it was.
No, I didn't.
The only thing that was
actually,
funny was the picture of that rock. Is it the Devil's Rock? Is that what it is? Moonglade in Australia? What's it called?
Ayers Rock.
Ayers Rock, man.
Yeah,
Devil's
yeah.
Rock. What the fuck?
There's something called the
Devil's
Devil's Rock in somewhere. Maybe it's the U.S. I don't
There's
know.
like Tasmanian Devil. That's a animal
No,
there.
Devils. Hold on, I'm Wikipediaing this shit.
JP is American. Please forgive him.
Here you go. Here you
His
go.
educational system is very poor.
Devil's Rock is a granite and escarpment located 5 kilometers south of Haileybury, Ontario, Canada.
Huh.
See?
Not Australia, mate.
I know.
Canada is just northern Australia, right?
It really is. Let's be honest here.
They're
Really
basically
cold.
the same thing.
It's basically the same thing.
Opposite
Jumping back to this map,
temperatures.
I really don't know why people want us to talk about maps because we can't like break it down
well,
just by looking
I don't
at
like
it.
Alright,
Star
it's just-
Station, to be honest.
Guys,
I like
it's
Star
named
Station,
Red
bro.
City because it's
Oh.
red. Did you get that yet? There's red on the map.
well, I don't know what's a city about it. That doesn't look like a
yeah,
city at all. That looks
that's
like a
true.
fucking-
Holy shit! Who the fuck made this map?
I
Oh,
get
well,
the red because it's red.
dude, ATTX, you fucked up. There's no. It's just call it
Well, like
red.
you see like, around the edges, there's like installations or buildings or something. So it's a city. This
No,
is like
what
a
are
fucking.
What type of
crater.
city just has this giant, shitty red area with a ton of rocks in the center of it, man?
Yeah, and those
Maybe
are rocks.
that's their
not
park.
buildings.
It's-
Maybe this is their park.
Yeah, it's like their.
I don't
This
know.
is what you guys wanted. We're talking about the maps. Scroll down here. DMZ. Ooh, look at that. What a political map this is that you can't see because the bit rate's so fucking high on this. What is the green thing?
Two-player map.
It's got some gold on it.
Can you go through the middle there, or what is that
Can you
stuff?
link
This is a
me
map.
to this stuff? Because this is like really hard to see on the.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go.
Is there a
Like
ramp?
trying
Is that
so
an
hard.
island? No, there's ramp.
Here, let's just open it like this. Maybe this will load it better. Nope, that didn't work at all because it's still low resolution.
Okay,
fucking
so
Seems like you can take the gold as your third, no?
picture.
where's the gold?
Yes, gold's in
Oh,
the
there it
center.
is.
There's two.
Oh, no.
No, you can't. You
no,
could,
that's
but
not your third base, Cats. Maybe your
I
third
would-
base,
hey, I
Mr.
would-
Fat
dude, you
Throat.
could do it if you're
The
cats.
same amount as you. Those, yeah, that's not.
So wait, you start having to go. Is that ramp going up or down? I can't tell.
That's going. The one from your main is going down.
Is it going down?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
so
don't
it's all
have
going
up
up.
ramps for main
Yeah,
bases.
No, that's why I was saying if they had an up ramp from the
that
main
would be
base.
called 4gate.sc2 map.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That would be so funny.
It'd be sick.
Like, well, I could still warp down.
What
Looks
are
like a
these
very
little?
tight choke map, to be honest. There's like lots of chokes in the third bases. Like,
Yeah.
from
I'm
all
trying to
angles.
imagine how a Zerg would ever attack me on this map.
It's
Yeah,
true.
or how like a Protoss could just
I feel like-
attack a Zerg on this map.
It seems
Yeah,
like just
both.
like what's that map called? Just counterattacks, I think.
That's the name
Like
of the map.
there seems to be plenty of room on the sides to
Mm.
run around.
Yeah, it'd be easy to like gateway off that sort of. choke
Yeah,
map.
everything's so slim. I feel like it's like really good for force fields. But you know what? This is so funny because the way I looked at maps in Wings of Liberty and the way I look at it now, like in Wings of Liberty, I look at all the different little things against Zerg and Terran as a Protoss. And now in Heart of the Swarm, I look at the map and I say, okay, this against Zerg. There's a lot of places for me to force field here. It looks like that third base isn't going to be too hard to defend. It's not too far from the ramp. And then I think, okay, against Terran, well, they have speed medevacs, and those are just going to run around and drop in my main no matter what the map is shaped like, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep,
Sounds like a nice thing.
accurate.
Yeah, that's what, I don't know. Well, the third base looks like it's going to be hard against Terran to hold. I guess you could take the one.
Crossfire. Crossfire is what it reminds me of.
Oh,
Crossfire.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
All right, let's scroll down. Star Nation. Everyone knows that. Wait, what?
Star Station, bro.
I
Star
hate Star
Station, yeah.
Station.
What?
Yeah,
They
I
said
heard
there were
that.
4 new maps, man. 7 maps.
Well, I guess they changed it the spawn, so it's kind of different.
Well, they're using Bell Shear. Isn't that really fucking old and not used? Or am I just
No,
retarded?
Belshire
Vestige?
Vestige is pretty good.
Yeah, it's still used.
Maybe I'm thinking
I
Bell
did.
Shear Beach, and I just.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, that's old and dead and buried.
And then the Kespa Pro League round R4 test maps are out. I don't even know if we should look at these because they look quite bad. There's
What?
Artemis.
Are they?
Wait, are they still playing Wings of Liberty?
No,
No.
what the hell?
What?
No?
No,
No,
Moonglade,
man.
goddammit.
The fuck?
Sorry guys.
Oh my God
guys.
damn it, man. You fucking went to the Heart of the Storm
I-
launch party, Moonglade.
No, like, sorry, you
Whoa.
said Pro League, right? You said Pro League, right?
yeah, Pro League.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I watched the stream the other day, and it was Wings of Liberty. I swear. I was just like, what's going on?
Tiger
How
Woods,
did
get off
you
my screen.
watch that? It hasn't been on for a while.
I don't know. It must have been like a rebroadcast or something.
Oh,
I don't
maybe.
know. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
What's up,
Cats. Cats.
What?
Fighting Spirit and Coliseum are back in the Pro League. Do you see this?
I was saying, no, I didn't see it.
Coliseum,
Oh, I see it.
man. Oh,
Is that the,
my.
is that oh my god, is that the one with the sunken? No, it is, right?
No. It's the one that
It had
had
the
the
sun-
creep in front. That with the
Right.
with the like.
With the
yeah.
sunken colony, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Remember
god,
that map? Remember playing that map? Ooh. They have a couple StarCraft 1 maps in here. I don't know if some of these are like later StarCraft 1 maps, but from mine and Cat's pre-StarCraft 2 time, these were like Coliseum was not a very good map. That was imbalanced, man. That was so Terran. But
Yeah.
What about Fighting Spirit? I've heard that actually.
Fighting
a
Spirit
lot.
was a pretty good map.
There was
back
some
in-
way
oh my
to
God.
Oh,
it's all
Fighting
gold.
Spirit's the one that's all gold. This is the one that caused like a Reddit thread to be made. That's right, because it's 6 gold, one gas on every base.
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty sweet.
I'm Imagine how quickly you're going to mine that stuff out. And what are you going to do with your mules?
Shit.
You may as well drop supply depots there.
Yeah.
That expansion in the very center is kind of weird.
Because you're going
as
to
well.
mine out so quick with the gold minerals anyways. You watch. People are going to stop dropping mules on Fighting Spirit and start dropping supplies.
You
So they
think?
don't mine out as quickly. Well, mules don't get extra from gold patches, and there's less patches, and they mine out faster, especially with mules. And if you're going to mine out faster, then dropping supply depots is pretty good. So
I don't
Yeah,
know what
I
it is about these
mean,
maps,
yeah.
but they look very simple. Like compared to what we were just looking at GSL, they look so simple. Like they haven't actually added in the I don't know, the fun part of the map, like the I don't know how to say it, the foliage or something. They just look very plain. Just
Does
Oh,
looking
it's
at
because
them.
there's no
pretty
city
bad.
around them.
Oh, there's no city. Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Or cars and the
Need some trees, man. Need some
Yeah.
trees.
We do
I
need
think
some
that's
fucking trees on this, man. What the hell?
Instead of those
where
fucking
is the
holes in the
space
ground.
shark?
Where
Okay.
is
Yeah,
the
that's
space
it.
shark?
That's-
That's a true
that's-
statement. Wait, wasn't Jackie? What map did Jackie make? That
Jackie's made a ton of the maps. I think Jackie made Whirlwind and
okay. His newest
I don't know.
one is Sanctuary. It's probably. I mean, it's version 0.1, so
these are some cool maps, man. These look fun to play on. They look so different.
Yeah.
well.
I really like that they use this for Pro League as opposed to like something like GSL, you know, because it's like, okay, even if it was imbalanced for one race, then it's the team's jobs to figure out which race that is and put someone on that map that will perform properly, you know. So it's like balance.
Yeah.
I think doesn't matter too much
Good
for the
point.
Pro League.
And the balance of a map changes over time anyways. Like, look at Chaldeum, man. That was only PvPs for like forever, and then it switched to Zerg, and it's like, well,
Look at
it
Steps
makes
of
us
War,
learn
man.
a lot more about the game.
Look at Steps of War. Give me Storm hosts on Steps of
Yeah.
War.
Man, you still died.
Okay.
I'll siege you from my natural.
Yeah,
That's right, I'll have like Tempest over in my natural.
Your Tempest would be in your main.
My brain
It'll be like the
hurts.
first game of the last GSL finals. It'll be sick.
That's all. Or no, we got to talk about this weird tournament now that Kespa's doing.
That's the special league.
The special league. Yeah. Again, good job with that name, Kespa.
It's not even the special league. Sorry, it's the special.
No, it's the special league. We've dubbed it. So the foreigner community, aka Moonglade, is responsible for this. Let's take a look at the teams real quick. The first one, and I'm sure they put this first because it has Bisu, Flash, Stork, and Jadong on the same team, coached by Team 8, or the 8 team coach. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name.
Teammate.
I do like people who don't understand StarCraft well. It's a pretty good team name. Also, Roro, who is in Eternal Misery.
That's a good one.
Or also known as RWIIEM. There you go.
I
Best team
don't get
name,
that name at all. What is... I feel like I've missed out on a joke that's probably funny.
What,
Maybe.
the Roro who is on Eternal Misery? I don't know. It's mean. It's nice.
It's mean,
Maybe
it's
he
nice.
complains
What?
a lot or something. I don't know.
He's miserable. Is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, just depressed. This guy's fucking making
Like
fun of
Roro,
him, man.
I mean Roro's like the best performing player right
Guess
now
what?
on Pro League. So
Mm,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I don't
absolutely.
know. Maybe that's it.
maybe so.
I still don't get it. I don't know. I like the name Booster, though. I really like that.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
4 Terrans.
Yep.
They're just going to boost their medevacs around the map.
That
so
is
it's
pretty
sick.
clever. Yeah. That's going to be EGTL's new coach, Coach Park. Also, Juan Carlos, a.k.a. Major, a.k.a. whatever fucking name you know him by, is on the team. Who is, I believe, the only foreigner in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In Pro League, it's pretty much.
yeah, I'm sure. How were these decided? Were these picked by the coaches?
They were picked
or-
by
Coaches,
the...
yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's
CJ
pretty cool.
Stars. I like that name. It's like
I don't like that name. I think that's
What?
not creative. I think
It's
that's
the
not creative
CJ
at all.
Antus guy, and he picked
Yeah.
only.
Only
Picked
just stars,
random.
guys.
Like,
It's
Yeah, that's
did he?
true. That's true, but that's not really that original, right? That's not that clever.
It's kind of just like, yeah. It's
Look,
good.
guys, Dan's favorite
Like,
team
look
is
at- look at
C4.
Q4.
Yeah, how did I know he was going to go to that?
Well, if you bring up pictures of effort, bravo, hero, and best, you're like, oh, see, that's kind of clever. He chose people based on their facial, like how they look, you know. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think CJ Stars isn't that creative of a name.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about who I think's going to win this league, but I'm going to talk about the cuteness of the names, man.
Yeah, we're doing hard-hitting StarCraft 2 stuff today.
Name?
Masters is a pretty terrible name too, Boxer. What is the deal with that?
He's the master. What? I don't know what this.
People who are not in Grandmasters League in Korea. That would be clever.
Boxer did?
That'd be funny.
So you picked
That'd be messed up and
JYP.
funny.
Like, just
and
That would be
I
so
could
funny.
believe it.
But
Yeah.
I know
Embarrassing.
Byung has to be in Grandmasters. There's just no way he's too good.
Who?
Byung.
I know one of JYP's accounts is Masters, but
Maybe he
I
messed
don't
up or something. Like maybe he didn't play. Maybe he didn't play for 2 days.
Oh wait a minute.
Master
This-
Chemical or something.
Yeah, that could be.
know. How would
But-
Boxer know?
Yeah, this was like 2 days ago, really. Well, I guess I would get around if you're like a Korean pro gamer, you don't make Grandmaster. Like everyone's gonna be like, ah, you need to make Grandmaster.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the golden star. We all have the golden star. Ah!
I mean, if you think about it, there's so many Korean pro gamers. It's hard.
There's
It's
probably,
pretty
yeah.
hard to make it into Grandmasters.
That's a good
Mm.
point.
There might be 100, easy.
That's a good point. Dan,
Or
what
more.
the fuck does this top
Yeah.
name mean?
There's more than 100 Korean pro gamers. Huh?
There you
What
go.
does this top
It
name
has
mean?
to be easy to not make it into Grandmasters.
You explained it in the pre-game, so I'm
Oh.
going to put you on the spot again.
It's like basically Misu, Flash, Stork, and Jaedong were by far the 4 best StarCraft 1 players ever by like a million trillion miles before the 5th place guy.
Uh-huh.
Savior man.
Oh yeah, Saber. Okay, like
Yeah, I think that guy's coming back anytime
It's
soon.
like Voldemort.
like
Say
they
Saber
just
as well.
used to. That's like what they, if I recall correctly, that's what they used to call like they were basically like the 4 emperors, like the Terran, the Zerg, and the 2 Protosses that won everything. So that's just like what they called them. It has to do with their names.
Wait a minute. So some people are tweeting me that the concept behind Roro's team is that it's going to be coached by all player coaches. So the team is Roro plus player coaches. Is that true? Calm,
Oh, it
Odin,
is
and
actually.
Hyuk?
I didn't know that those guys were all coaches now. I actually just haven't paid attention to that.
Odin is a coach. I know that.
That makes sense. He should have retired.
I don't think Colm is a coach, is he?
Tom was like insanely good just not that long ago. I would be surprised if he was
Yeah.
a coach, but it sounds realistic. I could see Hyuk being a coach by now. He's kind of an old Zerg, so.
I think there was some more info about this tournament instead of just looking at the teams like when it starts and whatnot. So let's pull that up before we cut to this this break. We're not gonna do fucking predictions for this for the
No.
special tournament. They
Yeah,
do have
so-
brackets though. Let's take a look at
I
the
predict it
brackets.
will be funny and it will be fun and all the pro gamers will have a good time and that's always nice to see.
That is
So.
true. This is the bracket. If you guys can remember the names of the teams, kind of interesting. Date info. So, okay, so they're doing it in 4 play days: 23rd, 24th, 30th, and 31st. So this actually starts in 3 days with the round of 8.
Nice.
Cool.
I would assume the top 2 matches. So that's pretty cool. And the best part about all of this is if you bought the $5 yearly subscription to the twitch.tv/SE2 Pro League channel, then you can watch this in 720p because it only cost you $5. And I think it still might be $5. Let's go look. Yeah, I'm still sub. So it's $5. It's like the best deal in esports right there. It doesn't
much.
actually get better than that. And then
It
right
actually
after...
is probably the best deal, yeah.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
I'm
I paid
streaming.
for
That.
it.
I'm gonna get
Oh, yeah.
taken
Me
down. Let's
too.
switch this quick.
The Pro League?
Yeah, it's $5 for the entire forever.
Yeah, I paid
think.
for it.
You have to pay for it. It's perfect. It's the best
Have
thing
to.
ever. Oh, it's 1080p. I'm sorry, Fish Stick.
But actually, just to be fair, guys, GSL is the best deal, so shut up.
yeah,
I
guys,
paid
like
$20
the
a month.
it's
for it.
$150 for 360p. Guys, think about that. Think about that.
No, I paid
360.
for GSL too, to be honest.
Oh, is that? Did you guys get 540? Is that what you're at now?
Dude, we're like we look really good now. I don't really know what it is. Hello, some Mr. Numbers.
Yeah.
Are you a StarCraft
I'm just like
player? You
making. I'm just making numbers. I'm like, well, you don't have 6, 10. Okay, let's go to commercial break. We'll come back. We'll talk about MLG because we already talked about GSTL, and that'll be the show. But we're gonna probably spend a lot of time on MLG Dallas because we got 2 Zergs here, and they can talk about how terrible their race is, while everyone else says, "Hey, guys, the Zerg just won MLG." Can't wait for that debate. We will be right back with more State of the Game coming up here in just a little bit.